Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. I'm Gage Samoji. This is Emerson Hip, and this is the Intoxicated Sports Report. And also sitting in today, we have two peanut galleries, or one, but two people in peanut gallery. We got Danny DeZampo to my left, and Garrett's kind of floating around, so you might hear from him, you might not.
Hey! I consider myself more of a walnut. I don't really think about the peanut gallery.
You would.
So how you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing okay.
Are you?
Yeah. I'm doing
Let's go Warriors!
I'm doing better than I was like 4 days ago, for sure.
Come on and play!
Yeah, Gage is like, I don't think I'm gonna.
Yeah, this is gonna be a good episode
It's
for
gonna be
everybody.
real.
Everybody but me. So
Yeah.
can't wait. Let's just.
Gage is in for it today.
This is.
Woo! This is the punching bag episode.
That's a good way to put it.
Punching
Yeah, I'm
bag
gonna
episode.
get it this episode, but
We should call that the title of this
Yeah,
episode.
it's a punching bag episode. I'm here for it. I can take
I'm here
it. I can
for
take it. You guys, everybody for the most part haven't been that bad. Like I thought Scott would be a lot worse,
Yeah, I thought so.
but he
too.
wasn't. He's been a little humble with it. A little
Well, just
surprised.
think about it like this: your Kings are right in it. I think next year they're gonna.
Your Kings are right.
You mean in it for the draft lottery, right? So
Hey, pick him fourth on Thursday.
forward. We got a new head coach. Things are looking.
Hey, he's come from the Warriors
Hey,
too.
it can only get better. But so would Luke Walton. That went
Yeah,
in flames.
that's true.
Well,
Yeah, maybe they
he
should stop
couldn't-
cherry picking from the Warriors.
Well, he couldn't keep it in his pants. That was Luke Walton's issue.
The only coach I want to come to the Kings is Steve Kerr, and he's the Pope. He ain't going anywhere.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Okay. Alright.
Is it sinking in yet?
It's not. No, yeah, it is a little bit. It is a little
We're
bit.
here.
I'm gonna be okay. Yeah. Also, Danny is rocking his nice looking from 2015, right? With the
First year.
first
Yeah.
championship. His Curry jersey. Garrett was wearing his Curry jersey.
I was, because it's parade day, bitch!
Garrett did go to the parade. Good for him. Happy somebody went out of this friendship.
I had
The
to.
only real Warrior fan apparently in this house. And Emerson's rocking the silkiest one. I can't lie. Throwing it back to the Wilt Chamberlain years.
Yeah, this is definitely the Philadelphia Warriors uniforms.
I
But
love
they're tough.
the Nike logo is my favorite.
I love it.
Little tribute to the very first year of the NBA. Warriors were one of the original teams.
Okay.
Love the colorway.
75th
cool.
anniversary.
It's a nice
Of the
jersey.
franchise and
Yeah.
NBA.
I'll talk shit about the Warriors, but when I see a nice jersey, I can't front.
You can't, yeah.
Can't front.
You gotta respect
This
it.
was a hard one to get too.
Yeah, I was gonna say that
Wasn't always
is,
available.
And I'm also wearing, basketball. I'm trying to support.
That babe.
The season is over, which I'm very happy about at this point. There's always next year.
Yep.
Anybody but the Warriors still stands to this day.
Man, think about like anybody but one team, and that team won this year. It's rough.
It's happened
Not a
before
third.
times. It's great, You'd think the odds would be in my favor, but no,
Right.
no, they're not.
Has not been the case in recent years.
No, it's not at all. But I still hang my hat on 2016 and 2019. That's all I got.
Fair enough,
That's all I
fair
got.
Isn't it crazy that to say that the Warriors have won 4 championships? That sounds like with this core, pretty crazy. But they easily could have 6. Like if things went their way,
Oh, yeah.
they easily could have 6.
Yeah.
But it didn't.
Yeah.
So, not getting hypotheticals because I could also do that too.
Yep.
Did you guys have a good weekend? You guys all good?
Yep.
Yep, oh yeah.
Obviously, the Warriors won over.
Warriors
the weekend,
won.
So.
Yep. Didn't have to sweat it out on Father's Day.
Didn't have to sweat it
Got
out.
to
I
go
will
hang
say
out.
I was a little bummed not being able to watch them. Like as they won on Sunday. I was like, man, I wish I could watch the Warriors play right now.
Right.
I'm sure it would have been cool for them to win it at home, but you want to win it anytime you can.
Oh, I was like, a lot of people were saying, oh yeah, let's just bring it back for Game 7 and win it
Yeah.
home. Like,
I mean-
no, let's come home for the parade. How about
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, I mean,
'Cause you guys haven't had.
I
never
need more
fun.
try.
I just didn't think we were going
Away-
to win again
yeah.
in Boston. I thought it was going to go 7 and we were going to win.
Oh, I was feeling good, baby.
You were feeling really good. I know you were.
Yeah.
And the,
Never
War-
fun when
and the
you're
Warriors
on.
haven't had good
Right.
luck winning they've lost the championship twice when they have at home. So Game 7 might.
Right, yeah,
You,
both the
you
times
never
it
know.
was
Game
for-
7, anything can happen.
Right. Yeah, I didn't like
parade was
the.
perfect though, because
I think that the momentum would have
Bring it
been
home.
a big swing in Boston's favor had they won. Game
Was this Steph's most important win?
Let's get that in a minute.
Okay.
Yeah.
I didn't
Tell us
know
about the
for
parade
a
real
minute.
quick, though. Let me hear about the parade. Give us little details.
it was live. It was a lot of fun. Everybody there was obviously blue and yellow. There was I never saw an outside jersey, and people were super stoked to see everybody.
No
It-
losers wearing like
No.
There was one in full
I
Laker
yeah,
gear.
it was like, I didn't. Yeah, I mean, I didn't see anybody. I thought it was all good vibes. It was cool to see them do it in the city for the first time because they generally do it in Oakland. So this was the first run. I think they probably copied the Giants' run of the like how they do the route of the
Makes
parade.
sense.
Yeah, which makes sense. But yeah, it was cool, dude. I mean, people were dumping shit off the top of the buildings for like confetti, like. The whole it was all of Market Street from 1st to 9th,
Nice.
and it was a fucking party. It was it was a good time. It was a lot of fun.
Full on Laker gear.
That guy's holding on to the next year right now.
Everybody was in the mood. Yeah, and then there's the poor soul who's wearing all the Lakers stuff. But
Speaking of poor souls, what about that kid who got the Boston championship tattoo on his arm?
Bro.
Yeah.
rough.
Okay, also real quick, I can't stop thinking about that kid that we met at the Marriott that was like sure the Celtics were gonna win after game 1. And
He
a
was
Celtics fan.
sold on it.
Yeah.
Like he
he
wasn't
trying to
talking.
plan out
Yeah,
a
like he
trip to
wasn't
Boston for
talking
the parade.
shit, but he was like sitting there like, oh no, like you guys
Like,
are
we
gonna
got
lose, like we're gonna win,
Yeah.
and it was like okay,
I
like
felt pretty good. I told you how important I thought that game 1 win was.
Yeah.
And they're up 2-1.
I mean,
was like,
Boston
this might
was
actually
no
do this.
slouch though. I mean, yeah.
Oh, they give him a run.
But yeah, a lot of fun. Hey, go Dubs.
But before we get
Go
into
Dubs!
it, what are we all drinking?
So you are not drinking one of these. You're the only one because you just apparently can't handle my cocktails.
Dude, your whiskey drinks fuck me up. And I work
River
tomorrow.
water.
River water. We're drinking whiskey sours.
Yes.
I'm drinking a Miller Latte.
Nice. Can't go wrong with the Miller.
Yeah, they're pretty good. Pretty good, nice can. You know me and my can drinks. How many times do I mention it?
You're Mr. Metallic.
I do.
Mr. Aluminum.
It's the aluminum. That sounds like the next Marvel movie.
Captain Aluminum.
Captain Aluminum.
All right, so like we said, NBA Finals. Emerson, the floor is yours.
Hell yeah. They got it done, boys! They got it done! Unreal. Honestly, I was a little nervous after game 1. Didn't seem like it was in their hands. But they bounced back in game 2, of course. Game 3, also a little nervous after that. But for whatever reason, I after game 3, there was a little hesitance. But then I was just like, they're gonna do it. They're gonna. The championship pedigree of this team is gonna figure it out. And they're gonna get it done. I also felt like Boston, their inexperience was gonna show up at some point.
First of all, I got to give you kudos because you did have the best call on this podcast so far, by far. Because your Heat one was pretty good, but this Warriors one was from day 1 in October. I gave you a kudos on Instagram personally. I did. I had to.
Thank you for that.
I had to rewatch it. I really laughed at you. Even though I actually give myself some slight credit because I did actually say that I thought about putting them in the conference finals.
You did.
I didn't think I had them even going close to that far.
Yeah.
So I mean, you still call it great call. I can't believe it really.
Can I give you some shit too about, I rewatched it as well, and there was something you said, it was like, you were calling it like in a joke, it's like, you're not even taking it seriously, I might as well pick the Kings to win it all. I'm like, bro, stop that right now, like in hindsight.
That sounds bad now. You should kick me off permanently on this
Right.
podcast and have Danny be on because that's a bad take.
I know you were being a little bit sarcastic with it, but yes.
I gotta give it to you. That was an incredible call.
It was one of those ones where, did I think it was, like, the odds of them winning, like, 20% at that point, Like, they had a chance for sure, but nothing was guaranteed. They weren't really a favorite.
And I forget who did. I think I might have picked the Nets over the Lakers. I mean, a
think
lot
so.
of people were picking the Nets going into it.
Right. Which, in hindsight, that was also not so sexy.
Not at all. Not at all.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, I think this was definitely an interesting season where, you saw some teams get bounced out earlier than expected. The Lakers didn't even make the playoffs.
Yeah.
They were one of the favorites.
Because I thought the Suns were the best chance of beating you guys, and of course they got
Right.
bounced out by the Mavericks.
Yeah, their demise was very odd.
Just weird. It's really strange.
Yeah.
It was like they couldn't. It was like the Monstars took their powers and they couldn't
Right.
play basketball anymore. Honestly, it's kind of.
Totally.
I was like, what's going on here? They can't play anymore.
Yeah. I also thought Memphis was a pretty fun surprise team of the season, and they gave the Warriors some trouble, for sure. But yeah, I mean, picking the Warriors was ballsy, but I mean, I felt good about it, but I didn't think they were going to start like 18-2 like they did,
Yeah.
and then
I forgot they started 18.
and then have the nice playoff run, of course. But yeah,
It's
Pretty wild.
It's incredible. It's incredible.
I'll take all that credit.
Yeah, I mean, what else can I do? I gotta give it to you. It's just
Yeah.
great. I'm proud that you are my partner in this. So you're making me look really good. Being my partner. So.
Yeah. I mean, we haven't been that successful with picking preseason champions. I mean, we maybe did the Dodgers. I don't even think I picked the Dodgers to win it that year, though.
Did I?
I feel like you might have.
I think I did
Yeah.
actually.
I think
I
I picked the
really
Yankees to
count.
beat them that year. Yeah, and it was a different year too. At the same token, but
Yeah,
I don't think we've ever. So I've never picked the Lakers
because we've
that
always
year.
had pretty similar outcomes
for the most part.
for the
yeah.
most part.
Yeah,
Except for the war. I mean, a few in between.
we often pick the Dodgers to win the World Series.
I
because
think,
of
I picked them this year.
yeah, same.
I think We were saying, how can you not
Right.
with the Dodgers? Unfortunately.
So yeah, I think that was a pretty cool one to be the first, or my first correct pick. Anyways.
That was pretty.
Definitely made it a lot even more stressful. I think. I mean, of course, it's going to be stressful when it's your team, but made it even more stressful down the stretch.
I mean, I was stressed too because, for one, watching the Warriors in the playoffs stresses me out to begin with because they don't. Cause you're guaranteed when they make the playoffs, they're going to go to the finals because they don't lose Western Conference playoff series apparently anymore. And then on top of that, I thought you were going to be terrible. I thought you were going to be terrible today. I was not looking forward to the show whatsoever.
Honestly, today was like the first time I really even got to celebrate the championship because I worked the day they clinched it, and then I worked this whole weekend. I mean, sort of, celebrated with my parents yesterday when they went out for lunch.
And I'm shocked. I'm surprised you didn't go to the parade today. I thought you'd for sure go to the parade.
I thought about it, but I just didn't want to be in that mess in San Francisco.
I get it.
It's just kind of,
San Francisco on Monday.
Plus, like, this is my Saturday today. I
Woo!
wanted to relax.
You guys are a bunch of softies.
I've been to a parade too before, so.
Hey, I woke up at 7. We were in the city by 9. I was back here by 3:30.
He was. No, he pulled up. Like,
Yeah,
right back.
that was impressive that you're back here by 3.
I thought you'd be here like right now. I thought you'd like walking in while we're doing this.
Right.
Oh yeah, a little bit later. No, we were running a tight ship. I mean, hey, you party, you have fun, but hey,
I like it.
sometimes you need out of the city.
You load up. You
And
party.
the earlier the better, especially when you're fucking with Bart, because that is a
Nightmare.
nightmare.
At times.
And it's just a crapshoot. Like, you just never know what you're gonna get
Yeah, that's right.
when you're dealing with Bart. But the parade was solid.
So your guys' boy, Steph Curry, finally won his Finals MVP, which I don't think there was any question.
No. Should
About
be a
this.
second
I was
best.
gonna say, seriously.
Well, let's stop with the hypotheticals, okay?
I'm just saying,
He
dude.
finally got one. He
Just
finally
saying
got
shit.
one, and he deserved it. He deserved
Why do you
it.
say that? What was the?
I think he
2015.
probably should have won it over Iguodala.
You
I'm
know,
not saying that Iguodala didn't have a great performance in the finals, but
Well, everyone says Iguodala because he
Shut down
Well,
LeBron.
he quote unquote shut down LeBron,
Which
even though LeBron's
averaged like 39 or something stupid.
or yeah,
whatever it was.
shut down LeBron, which I think he still averaged 30. But
Yeah.
he did. He did. We had to do, and the Cavs lost
Who won?
with Matthew Dellavedova as his
Yeah,
point guard.
that was
Wait,
pretty,
the
pretty
Dub-
pitiful
the Dubs won,
supporting
right?
guys.
They did. They won.
Yeah. Oh, sweet.
It's like how Toronto beat the Warriors.
Well, the thing is, like, Steph averaged like
Toronto.
his percentages were down, but he still averaged like 25, and Iguodala averaged like 16. Like,
I was randomly looking up like the players on that Cavs team, like where they are today, like Tristan Thompson,
Oh, yeah.
Shumpert, whatever his name is.
Shumpert.
Fuck
J.R.
that
Smith
guy.
was probably still there, right?
He might.
What,
I
John?
Or maybe it was just through the next year. I can't remember.
don't think it was 2015 year.
Kevin Love, of course.
Yeah.
But Kevin Love and Kyrie didn't even.
Yeah, I think
that
they-
series.
Love played in like one game, and Kyrie was out. I think
Kyrie was out the whole. I'm pretty
whole
sure.
series, yeah.
So
But anyways,
yeah, hypotheticals.
yeah. I think so. You had a question about is this the what did you say, the sweetest one or
The most important.
most satisfying?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
For his
it's
legacy, I guess.
well, yeah. If you're talking about Steph, I think Tampa Bay.
Lightning
I
scored.
forgot to mention that
We're also watching the Lightning versus Colorado, and they just went up 3-1.
Yeah. Anyways, I think it definitely solidifies, his place in history, I guess, if you will. Of course, like that first one we talked about, Iguodala kind of snatched that MVP from him, and they were playing a Cavs team that was, undermanned, right? And then the other two were with KD, which that kind of felt like unfair in a way.
Yeah.
I mean, of course, the Warriors are not going to turn down an opportunity to get KD,
Mm-hmm.
but
It just
the NBA felt unfair. In that.
it felt guaranteed.
It did a little bit.
And I think if KD was healthy for that 2019 series against Toronto, they would have
Probably be-
They would have won
Yeah.
because when the game he came in, he was balling,
Yeah.
and then he tore his ACL or popped his ACL.
Yeah. I think for anyone that questioned their status in NBA history, I think this one, for like if you're talking about Draymond, Clay, and Steph, this one definitely solidified their, their status.
Do you think which one do you think is more surprising, the 2015 one or this one?
This one's more surprising.
Surprising.
Yeah. I think that 2015 team they won like 67 games, I believe. They were damn good.
Yeah.
That was a really, really good team. So I wasn't that shocked when they won. Of course, you never know when it's really their first deep playoff run because they'd only been to the second round before that.
I think this was Steph Curry's, like magnum opus.
It was
of
definitely
his career.
It was his best playoff performance.
Best playoff performance.
Yeah.
You can even tell at the end when they won the series in Boston, like he was crying.
Oh,
on the
he
court.
was
He
super
lost.
emotional.
Which I get.
I'm gonna say, yeah, he broke down differently. Like it was a real.
And he was
guy.
the true leader of the team. I don't want to hear about Andrew Wiggins. He did play great. I did throw some shade, like, oh, Wiggins should win Finals MVP, but he,
No,
it was Steph Curry's
no,
show.
yeah.
It was the Steph show. Because Clay did what he did, and Draymond, except for that, besides that Game 6, didn't really show up.
No.
Yeah.
So Steph Curry did what he had to do, and you gotta give it to him. He is the best point guard that I've ever seen.
Yeah.
I didn't see Magic in his prime. I didn't see the Isaiah Thomas in his prime.
Yeah.
I didn't see John Stockton in his prime. I didn't see Oscar Robertson.
Right.
Steph Curry to me is the best point guard that I've ever seen.
Yeah. Even if you consider AI the point guard, he's more of a shooting
And I didn't really watch the NBA when he was in his prime.
Exactly. So same idea.
I mean, Chris Paul's great, but he's not Steph Curry. He's just not.
He can't score like
He's
Steph.
But here's the question that's been getting thrown: is Steph in the top 10 now of all
All
time?
time.
I think that's really really difficult. I mean, you could definitely be in the conversation, but it's for one, it's hard to compare eras. It's an easy cop out.
Yeah.
It's totally hard to compare eras. He was a very revolutionary player of this era. He made the 3-pointer that much more important.
Yes.
We might have seen Stephen A's take of who he takes out of the top 10 for Steph.
Who did he say?
Will Chamberlain,
Will
Oh, yeah.
the guy who averaged 50 points a game
For a season.
Was it in multiple seasons or
He
just
might
one?
have done it. I know he did it once, and he
and
might
like
have done
30
40,
rebounds.
Yeah, he was.
I mean,
he
Will
was-
Chamberlain's problem is just he ran into
He only won two.
the Bill
championships.
Russell team that had like
11.
like 8 Hall of Famers on it.
Right.
It's just crazy. There was
Yeah.
only 6 teams at the time.
Right.
Will Chamberlain's great. I mean, I didn't even see Will play. I'm starting to get to that point now where I'm
You
not.
didn't?
No, I know, right?
He did.
I'm kind of getting to that point now where I'm not gonna start ranking people if I didn't see them play.
I'm with you. I've always been that way about sports. So I just can't. I can't even talk about Michael Jordan realistically. Like I can watch the highlights all I want, but the game was a different
Never
game.
saw it live.
I never saw it live. I was never in the moment. Never, media was totally different back then too.
Yeah.
I can't compare what I've seen to anything in the past.
Because remember when Sal gave us for a Q&A our top 5 point guards list?
Mhm.
I am now putting Steph Curry above Isaiah Thomas.
I think he was above already, but
Well, you did
I think
say-
this definitely solidifies.
Yes.
Like you can't even question. it.
And I mean Magic Johnson, like it's just
Magic's one of the best.
Magic's
one of the best 10 players of all time, without question. I think. Like if you're, obviously another situation.
Yeah.
I've never seen him play, but
And I don't even know if Steph Curry, if he were to win 5 championships, like let's say they win again next year, would you put him above Magic then? Like I don't really know.
yeah, you could maybe say they're 1A and 1B.
It's just Magic Johnson just had that. From what I've seen, obviously didn't see him, but
Yeah.
it's almost like him and Larry Bird saved basketball.
They
Like they were
kinda-
so important. They were
that's
so
another-
important to the NBA. I think that is a huge factor.
Yeah.
Besides, off court, like what he did with basketball, you can't. It's second to none. It's like what Michael Jordan did for basketball in the '90s. And yeah, you can say, Magic Johnson played with Kareem and James Worthy, but Steph Curry's played with 2 Hall of Famers too, respectively.
There's no one that wins something that does it by themselves.
No, you
It
always-
just never happen.
Yeah, unless you're Dirk Nowitzki.
Yeah. Because even didn't Dr. J win his one championship with Moses Malone?
I think so.
Yeah.
Post Malone.
Yeah, Post Malone.
Well, Jordan didn't win until he got help.
Exactly. Or
Yeah.
good coaching. Too.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Yeah, he didn't win shit.
I
with
can't
that.
remember if it was Pippen or if it was Rodman, but he didn't
Pippen.
win.
But he needed Scotty and he needed.
Because Scotty was there for all 6.
even
and
Grant.
Rodman was there
Grant
for the last
yeah.
3.
Yeah, or even Horace Grant was a big
Yeah.
piece of that team.
So Steph Curry, he's great.
Yep.
He's great.
He's all right.
I got a couple other notes I wanted to say. I want to give a shout out to Klay Thompson for winning a championship after what he went through, 900 days without even stepping on the court.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Amazing. Clay's the man.
I also want to give a shout out to Andrew Wiggins. He was a huge part of this team all season, and especially in the finals.
Yep.
And he finally won a championship after I think a lot of people thought that he was a bust.
Yeah.
First overall pick to the Cavs. And I also want to know what LeBron's thinking right now, did not even believe in this guy because he was drafted by the
I don't know,
Cavs.
but you can ask him on his fucking couch.
I didn't know he was drafted by the Cavs.
Well, he was drafted by the Cavs and they traded him.
On
Minnesota.
draft day,
to
or after
Minnesota.
draft
He
day.
they essentially got Kevin Love for Andrew Wiggins.
That's right. Okay.
So Andrew Wiggins, he's Maple Jordan.
Maple Jordan.
Maple.
Another shout out to
Jordan.
Steve Kerr. He is by far one of the best coaches of all time.
Goated.
So you think he's going to be a Hall of Famer?
And
at-
coaching?
Yeah.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah. Like you think they put him in as just like because it's just a basketball.
It's a basketball hall.
So they put him in as just like a member of basketball, sort of.
Yeah, I mean, he got his, he got
Obviously,
his,
he's not a Hall of Fame player per se.
I mean, he got his ninth ring, so you could
Right.
probably mention that in his whole Hall of Fame
Right,
thing.
yeah, that's
As
gotta
a
be.
player and coach. Now,
Yeah,
in all
no
together,
big
it's
deal.
ridiculous.
Yeah. He played basketball with Jordan in his prime, and he did it
And-
respectively.
And
like,
Tim Duncan.
Yeah, like,
And Tim Duncan.
and that boy was just right there in the background. That's, hey, I'll feed
And he
you,
got Michael
like-
Jordan to punch him in the face.
Yeah, Michael- dude, like, how many people can say that?
Not many.
Steve Kerr can.
And
Yeah, 'cause he's
Steve Kerr named his
goated.
son Nick because he lost a bet to Michael Jordan, right?
I hope that's actually true.
That's not true.
It
You
may
never know.
be true.
Michael's
it
got
could
some
be
pull.
true.
Michael does have some pull.
He's a better Michael.
Yeah.
So Steve's great. I think I always tell you I don't think he gets enough credit. I mean, obviously you have to have good players to win games, but if you don't have, you have to have the right coaching and the right culture. I know you hate the word culture or heat culture. at least.
Well, now I just got annoyed by that. But no, yeah, no. The
He,
culture,
he handles
Yeah.
those boys.
he
perfectly.
knows exactly
Yeah.
what he's doing. And I'll tell you this much right now: I'm probably picking the Warriors to go to the championship this year. I'm not making the same mistake. I'm not going to laugh this year about it. I can promise you that.
They're back in the title mix, huh?
Yeah, Steve.
All right, so parade day next year, we all going or what?
Yeah, set your watch.
Yeah, set your watch.
In Sac-
Hey,
in
be
Sac-
there,
in Sacramento.
Yeah,
Sacramento.
Sacramento. Fuck off.
Psych.
To your Steve Kerr point, though, I just want to laugh in the people's faces that like question his, any of his coaching decisions he made all year and calling him a shitty coach in the last couple of years, anyways. When the Warriors
I'm
were
not, I'm not even a Warriors fan, clearly. And I put him already up with like what we think Bochy is. You know what I mean? Like
Oh,
Bochy,
yeah.
we never
Yeah.
thought anything. Anything
Him and Boch.
Bochy did, we're like, yes.
Him and Boch could be just like the mayors of San Francisco
Yeah.
together.
And people do, at least this season, feel like they talk shit about Steve Kerr because maybe he did some things. No one's perfect. But when it comes down to it, you guys won the championship, and what else could you want more? Nothing. What do you play for every season? What do you play for every season?
This
What
guy-
more do you want
to
to
win the
add?
championship.
What more do
This
you
guy
want
had the balls to take out
He's got-
Draymond Green in the middle of the fourth quarter of a game where that they had to win in the finals. He had the balls to do that, and it worked. I think you got to tip your cap to the man.
That game gave me the most anxiety.
Steve
I've ever
Kerr's
had.
cojones
Which game? The game
wouldn't
four?
fit
Game
your
four.
fucking guitar case.
I mean, you gotta
We needed
think.
to win.
This guy played for Greg Popovich and Phil Jackson. Who else could you learn better?
Yeah. I mean, Ray Auerbach.
Well, exactly. Right. I was just gonna say that. John Wooden.
John
maybe?
Wooden, that's what.
That's it. And the Warriors now have the third most championships as a franchise all time. They now have 7. They passed the Chicago Bulls, who have 6.
What'd you
Yep.
say?
Third most.
The third most championships of all time.
That's cool.
The only,
That's rad.
the only people,
Hey,
the only
that's
teams,
bad.
the only teams in front of them are obviously the Lakers and Celtics, who both have 17 championships.
Yeah, because he's been around for 200 years.
Yeah, right.
The Warriors have been around for 75.
That's better than 200.
Yeah.
They fucking won 11 with one guy.
They
The
were-
Celtics.
They did win some cheap chips.
Also, one thing that really got me hurt is when right after they won and they were doing the trophy ceremony after the game, and Draymond called it the Warriors Invitational because it's true.
I saw
It's
that.
true.
It's true. I was watching it when he said that. I was like, he did not just go there. He
It's-
called it
it's
an
true.
invitation. He was talking out his
That's pretty
ass.
ballsy.
I mean,
He's not really.
he's not
lying.
really lying.
Yeah.
Thanks for coming. See you next year.
Yeah.
I do think that this championship kind of puts the Warriors like in that place where they can talk any kind of shit they want for the rest of their careers. And doesn't, they could lose. They could not make the playoffs ever again. And doesn't even know.
And they're still goaded.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. It is that way though.
Yeah, it is. I heard that and I was like, damn, this motherfucker's right.
Even Clay being a little cocky was like, okay. I mean, you earned it.
yeah. We're here.
You earned
Yeah.
it, you earned it.
We won. Riddle me this as he's holding the fucking trophy.
Other finals related notes that I have are I only congratulated 2 people for the Warriors championship. One of them being you. You're the first person I texted. And the other person was Jeremy.
I was gonna say it's probably Jeremy.
Only because one of the main reasons why I'm such a Warriors hater is because of that man, so I have to respect him. He's one of the reasons why, because he would talk shit about me, about the Kings, when the Warriors were also pretty fucking bad.
Trash, yeah.
And he was with me when we go to Club 300 at Oracle and watch Warriors game for $5 in the
Club
nosebleeds.
300.
There's only 2 people that will congratulate, and that's it. You and Jeremy. Had to mention that. So, congrats.
So good.
You two, fuck off. I love you to death. You guys
You
can fuck off.
fuck off.
You texted me congratulating me.
No, I didn't.
I'll show you the text right now.
Show me.
No, I'm alright.
You're like, shit, that was supposed to go to episode.
I pulled up home from the parade today and I had my jersey on and Gage looked at me. He's like, take that fucking shit off.
This guy. Great segue into what I'm talking about. What's up with all these Warriors fans coming out of the fucking woodwork?
Oh!
It's like everybody on Instagram now is a Warriors
Oh,
fan.
yeah, we're a bunch of bandwagon fans.
I've seen you wear that Curry jersey maybe twice in the 4 years that I've been really good friends with you, okay? Don't give me that shit. That was like in the back burner of your jersey collection.
It is in the back burner.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking
because
about.
it's not a real
Making you guys
jersey.
look bad
It's
right
pretty
now.
knockoff.
It's not a real jersey, and I don't like wearing knockoffs.
What's a knockoff mean? It's not stitched?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
No, it's got like the wide shoulders. It
Yeah,
looks janky.
and it's a
dad jersey.
janky ass fucking jersey.
Can you at least agree with me a little bit that people
But-
you wouldn't suspect root for the Warriors?
Oh
on
yeah, I mean
Instagram?
it's
No.
just that's just
Not
how it
talking.
goes. I mean
Not
they've
talking.
done Giants
I mean,
fans
that's
are
what
the
happens
same
when you
way.
win.
Yeah, anytime you win.
I know, but it just,
I know you haven't won a lot.
No, easy.
Take it easy.
The other-
Take it easy.
The other good segue because I want to give a shout out to Nico, his Rams and his Warriors, which his Warriors.
His Rams.
They won championships in the same year. Who
That's
doesn't
big.
want that as a sports fan?
That's big balls right there.
Yeah, no, he's probably got a heart on the last
Not
6
gonna
months.
congratulate him, but that's cool.
So the Giants are going to win also this year because of that.
Yeah, I like that.
like
Sharks coming soon. Not this year clearly, but coming soon.
Yeah.
Please,
Okay, the
please.
Sharks.
That's all I ask, Sharks. Please.
My last shout out is for our boy Jason.
Yeah,
fan.
boy.
Huge fan. Always listens to us. We appreciate it.
Dubs fan too.
Did you see that he sent us a screenshot? I think I looked at it. I don't know if you saw it. He sent us a screenshot and he bet, I don't know what the dollar was, but he bet on the Warriors to win the championship in November.
Yeah,
I
boy.
think it was like I forget what it was.
Dude, kudos, Jason.
So my one thing, 2 things I'm gonna say is, Jason, drinks are on you.
Yeah.
And the other thing is, why didn't you do this?
I don't like to put money on my team. I've done it a couple times before, and
You're
I'm
definitely,
like, you know
you're
what?
definitely
It's a little
Superstitious.
superstitious.
Yeah.
that's the ex-baseball.
It's not worth it because it also takes away from the pure joy you would get from because you're just like too concerned about the money factor.
Yeah, that's fair.
I think.
But that's a great call too.
Yeah.
I mean, you call it in October, but he bet it in November.
Yeah.
And he also conveniently scratched out how much he won. Like he marked it out so we didn't know. So drinks are really on you. 'Cause I'm
Drinks
I'm
are
sure
really
it's
on
at
you.
least 4 digits.
I was gonna say, I hope you won a G.
Yeah.
I hope he won a
that's
G
gotta be
too.
what's-
Maybe if we see him soon, we'll just
Did it show what the odds were? I mean, we
Yeah,
can look it up. I
I
guess.
could find it real
Yeah.
quick. But yeah, do you have anything you want to talk about the Celtics? Any kind of Celtics notes?
Yeah, Dave Portnoy, suck a dick.
Suck it, dude.
And Kendrick Perkins, and I think it was Jay Williams who had the 0 up. Who else? Yeah, they can all eat one. No, it wasn't. It wasn't.
They
Jay
can all
Williams.
eat
It
one.
was Ryan Clark, fucking football guy. You kidding me?
So I want to say about the Celtics. Do you see this core making it back to the finals?
At some point, yes. I don't know that next year is necessarily going to be that year. Although I do want to tip my cap to the Celtics because they did put up a really good fight, and I think their youth just kind of showed up in the wrong times.
Mm-hmm.
But they definitely gave the Warriors a run. They had them, sort of on the ropes, being up 2-1 in that series. Ooh, Corey Perry's down. Love to see that.
You got smoked.
Love to see that. I just think they were too careless with the basketball
They
against a Warriors team, which I mean, the Warriors' defense in this series, I guess the whole playoffs, but they were really damn good.
Yeah.
I feel like in that game 6, they could not get the ball even close to the paint without
Yeah.
someone deflecting it or the ball going out of bounds off the
It's
Celtics.
so crazy because the Warriors don't really have like shot blockers on their team.
No, but they're really
But
good.
they defend the paint really well.
Uh,
Make it difficult.
Jason was plus 900 when he bet.
9-1 odds at that point. Nice.
So you
Fuck
see
yeah.
how he scratched out how much he the total.
Can we do a little? That's awesome.
That's pretty
Congratulations, Jason.
Boy got paid.
So 9-1 odds.
Yeah.
He had to put down at least $100. That'll be a $900 payout.
That's nice little payout. Also, Jason Tatum, who I have said is soft, and he is, became the first player with 100 plus turnovers in a single postseason.
Wow.
That's
pretty rough.
not ideal as a quote unquote superstar
Right.
That's
or a
pretty
leader
soft.
or a leader of a team. I don't like that.
Yeah. I mean, I think that superstar talk was thrown around quite often with his name involved. Not sure he's quite there yet. He's a really damn good player though, and he's got plenty of time to improve his game. But I thought, like you said, because I was concerned about the Warriors and their turnovers with, Boston and how athletic they are as a group.
Mhm.
But it was kind of the other way around.
Also, going back to what Danny said earlier, how do you think the Celtics fan with the championship tattoos feeling right now?
Not too great. I do not understand why people do that. Have we ever seen it pay off? Like, and
I don't know if anybody's ever called it off of a tattoo.
no, I don't think I've ever seen it
I
pay
think
off.
they always lose because they're a fucking dick.
I just hope that man got a tattoo
A
appointment
sweet
to get
cover-up.
to give a cover up. Yeah, exactly. Not ideal.
I'm sure
It also
Boston
looked
paid for
terrible.
it.
Well, it's just he got it because that's what all their championship banners look like. It's that same
Yeah.
kind of font.
Stupid.
I mean, yeah, I don't think it's a great looking tattoo. I think it's a bad idea in general.
Yeah, it's just dumb to.
I think even if he would have got it right, I'd be like, that's a sweet call,
Yeah,
but still dumb.
But I don't think anybody's ever nailed it.
I don't
Not off the tattoos.
I don't think so either.
How quickly does Smart turn his hair back to normal? Get rid of that green hair.
Oh, he's definitely not a girl.
How quickly does Smart not turn the ball over anymore when he plays basketball?
He was pretty rough.
He just
Smart sucks.
he's throwing it down the court like he's Magic Johnson.
That dude was a fucking wrecking ball on the court. He was always on the floor.
Yeah. You gotta respect him. You gotta respect the
He
hustle.
plays hard. He plays really hard. I do like him, but he was constantly on the floor.
I do think they need somebody else. I don't know who. I'm not gonna get out. I don't know all that shit.
I think they do need a true facilitator, someone to run the offense.
Kyrie back in Boston.
Yeah.
I think
Chris
someone.
Hate him
Chris
or
Paul?
I was kind of
Like Ben
thinking someone like
Simmons.
Chris Paul would be perfect.
Because Damian Lillard. Yeah,
He scores too much.
He scores too much.
You'd have to ditch either Tatum or Brett.
Yeah.
I got to also tip the cap to Jaylen Brown because he was the best player in the Celtics. In the
He
series.
played really well. He's
He's
got that dog in him, as
He
they say,
does,
as
he
the kids
does.
say these days. He's pretty good. And I'm sure he wanted to beat. I'm sure he wanted to beat the Warriors. Being.
right
Going-
from the Bay Area.
Is he from the Bay Area?
I'm pretty sure.
I mean, I know he went to Berkeley, but I'm
Yeah.
sure he's just like, I want to get these fucking guys
Yeah,
from my quote unquote, hometown where I went to college.
yeah.
Do you guys have anything you want to say? Last any Warriors Celtics talk before we move on to the Stanley Cup Finals?
I mean, the buses look good. We can use them next year.
Bring back the same 15. Let's go.
Anything, Danny?
No, I was gonna say I thought for the Celtics that Robert Williams was one of the
Yes,
best
he
players.
was-
That
he was
dude
a
was a
huge key in it.
factor.
Playing on a bum.
And that
knee,
dude
too.
was hurt the whole series.
Also, I know it's classic, but what do you think of that court, that Celtics court?
Oh, it's great.
Like you said.
It's the Garden. It's the Garden.
You don't like it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
Really? I
It's too
mean,
much going on.
I've seen some worse courts.
Yeah, like Oregon's.
I was about to say, Oregon's one with the tree line on the edges. And
The one thing I don't like about the Celtics really is the black jerseys that they wear. I don't think they should wear black.
They don't go well. The Warriors black ones are fresh. But
The Celtics should wear.
It ain't MSG,
The
but
Celtics should wear
it's the
green
G.
and white.
yeah, I agree.
I mean, it's a different kind of garden.
Or I guess I think more in the finals you should wear your
I agree. Even the
like
Warriors,
that kind of jersey.
even though I like the Warriors black
The
ones,
Warriors black ones are clean.
they should wear their normal fucking
Those
uniforms.
things are fucking
On both sides,
pressed.
on both
They
sides.
should have worn those.
Yeah, I can't believe they didn't break these out in the playoffs one time.
Yeah.
They didn't.
No.
Well,
Honestly,
it
they
still worked
should.
out.
They
It still worked
should
out
have.
for
yeah.
them.
Maybe they lost a lot in the regular season. We
But
just
I
didn't
do
realize
like
it.
their black ones.
So the basketball season is over. We can finally move on.
I don't know. I might. We got the draft that's coming Thursday.
Dun,
Who the Kings getting? They're getting Iowa's Keegan Murray. He's coming. He's coming to Northern California.
Just
Gonna wear the purple and
get
black.
somebody good, please.
They are talking about actually trading that pick. That's been a huge rumor.
We'll get somebody good for that pick. How about that?
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah.
Or
Go
the
Dubs.
Kings getting into the NBA.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Who's winning it next year?
Huh?
Who's winning the championship next year?
Dubs.
Are we calling this right now?
Right now?
All right. Dubs against Phoenix.
Oh, can I say that I
That can't
got?
happen.
Can I say that I got my Warriors in 6 pick right?
Huh?
You did.
Hey, which means I got more picks right than you
Sure.
throughout the whole playoffs.
You did.
By
You did.
one.
6-5,
So,
right?
thank you.
Yep.
I will hang my
I will
hat
take that all day long, baby.
on that.
Dubs Nets.
There you go. That
I
can
would
happen.
love. I would love.
Warriors Nets would be epic.
That'd be sweet. Who am I gonna
Because
pick?
fuck KD.
Did we talk about how the fact that Kyrie's former team and KD's former team were in the finals? I know it's been mentioned all
That's
over
great.
sports media, but
Who's Kyrie?
some clown.
That's what I thought.
Oh, you must have forgot about 2016.
Oh,
I said Dubs Heat.
Yes, we did try to forget about that.
Dubs Heat.
Dubs Heat. Okay.
Fuck Miami.
So that means the Warriors will win.
I'm saying Bucks.
You
gonna win.
saying
I'm not picking
you saying
who they're
Bucks
playing.
Niners?
Giannis is gonna go back.
think
Bucks,
so,
Niners,
huh?
yeah.
Who am I gonna pick? I'll go with.
You said you weren't gonna pick against the Warriors again.
Well,
What
I,
do you have to say?
no, not to. I'm not gonna pick against the Warriors to go to the finals.
Gotcha.
But we're gonna be there.
You know
so.
what? I like the Bucks too.
Yeah.
I'll agree with you.
Yeah. Bucks are.
And this could change when we do our picks for
because
when the
if
season
you
actually
think
starts.
about it, because we did
Giannis is-
acknowledge.
Overrated.
No, we did acknowledge the fact that if Chris
Giannis.
Middleton was healthy, the Bucks probably would have beat the Celtics in the second round.
Yeah.
And then the Celtics obviously beat the Heat, so. Hey,
It's
hey,
a facto.
It's a facto.
I'm your boss.
I feel pretty confident in saying
You work
right
for
now.
me.
That
You
would
for the
be
Bay.
Warriors Bucks
I
in the
work for
finals.
That would be a
It's
good
a
fight.
facto.
It's a fact
Your
out.
boss.
I'm your boss.
That's how I feel about that. Warriors Bucks finals next year.
All right, horrible losses is over.
It's a fact out.
But that's cute. All right, hockey time.
Yes.
Yes. I
Uh,
love hockey.
Speaking of the Tampa Bay Lightning.
Tampa Bay
What
is
the
coming.
fuck is
They're coming
that?
for blood right now because they lost 7-0 last game, and that is terrible.
They
What
just-
is that?
They just ran the goalie out.
They
so
just ran. They're running it up right now.
it's 5-2.
5-2.
Still plenty of game left, but
I got a little loud right there. I'm sorry.
yeah.
Because Tampa's 3-peating, dude. I'm telling you, you don't like it.
Yeah, no. You can't play hockey in Florida.
Oh, but you can't in San Jose, right?
Yes, you can. It's California. We're progressive.
Okay.
They were progressive for sure.
You can play hockey here. Fuck playing hockey in Tampa Bay. Whose bright idea was that?
So game 3 is on right now.
At least we do get snow in California, and they don't get snow
Fair
in
enough.
Florida.
Yeah, that's
Can you,
They don't even obey the laws in
No, it's all right.
Florida.
5-2 Tampa. 8 minutes left in the second period.
I still say this is gonna be like a 1-point game. One
goal?
game.
Yeah.
One score.
Avs are up in the series 2-0. One in overtime. Sorry, 4-3.
I didn't watch
Tampa
it,
thinks
but I
they're
heard it was
tough.
a great
It was
game.
pretty epic.
Did you watch the whole thing?
No, I mean we had it on at work.
That's right.
And then game 2, they won in dominant fashion, 7-0.
7-0?
in the final.
In the finals.
That's a whole touchdown.
That's a whole touchdown. The Broncos over the Bucks.
That's a whole 65 yards.
Broncos over. Yeah, maybe this year that'll happen.
That is possible.
That is very possible.
Ooh, who's
Frank
Pavel?
Pavel. Is that Pavs?
This dude doesn't want it.
That's Pavelski, dude. He changed his name so he could be a goalie.
Yeah.
Yeah, put on your hat and you think about your actions. That's 5 fucking goals,
So
my
you
guy.
think Tampa Bay is going to win the series, even in this scenario?
Yes.
Oh
No! Oh, those are fighting words.
Yes.
Danny wants you to hit the maker.
That's a bold prediction there, my guy.
Is it? I actually looked to see if you owe, and you don't owe. You're lucky.
You're lucky.
Well,
What
actually,
would I owe for?
I just had to look. I'm gonna see if you owe, Gary. You might owe.
I don't fucking owe anybody.
No, you don't.
You know what, Gage?
Yes, I knew. I thought I paid up.
I should
paid
all
my
save it for
dues.
last call.
What?
No,
He's got a
You have
prediction.
a prediction?
no, I don't. But I think you just need to give us something for
You owe.
me being right.
I meant to.
For
I meant to
being
say that.
right.
Let's wait till last call.
I apologize.
Because it is hockey
I
segment.
meant to
yeah.
say that.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm surprised you didn't have some kind of like.
I had it in my mind and then I forgot.
I'm surprised
I don't
you-
have anything.
You don't want me to
No.
take a tequila shot with an egg in it again?
No.
You know what I think a tequila shot.
Let's finish the hockey segment and then we'll talk about that.
Okay.
Garrett, who's winning the series?
Between these two?
How many games?
Avs, Colorado, 7.
You think it's gonna go 7?
He's
Yeah.
scared. He's scared. He's
Even
scared.
with the Avs up 2-0 in the series.
Yep.
Okay.
I mean, Tampa's no joke.
They are not.
That's not a
They-
bold
you-
prediction.
you can't
You
sleep-
think a bold
No.
prediction to win the series?
You can't sleep on Tampa. As much as I hate them, they're a good hockey team.
If they were down like 5-2 in this game,
Yeah.
that would be a bold prediction.
But they are a really good hockey team.
I'm sorry?
I mean, on all ends.
Excusez-moi.
Miss Squeezy?
Danny, how are you feeling about the series? Have you watched it at all?
I just saw that like 7-0 game.
Yeah, it was pretty rough on the
Who do you got?
Colorado's gonna win this game.
That's a bold prediction.
Let's go!
But Danny's looking for a reason to take a shot.
Let's go.
I'm still sticking with the Avs.
Okay.
Yes, abs, baby.
How many games?
Fucking 5.
You just take off all that?
Yeah.
It looks
Now it's
naked.
naked.
Dude, you're tough.
I gotta say though, since basketball's over, and Stanley Cup will be over within the next week and a half.
Yeah, I think the last game 7 could potentially be next Tuesday.
We're gonna be really dry
Yeah.
here on the podcast,
Yep.
so might be going bi-weekly
What are we
or
gonna
no,
be
every
talking
other week. What about just bullshit like we always do?
Next week is the 2-year anniversary.
It is. Can't believe it. It's also the last week we'll be living here,
Yeah.
which means
Don't bring it
Why
up.
is it
Week in
fucking
the studio.
second to last week in the studio. Yes.
I'm gonna have an emotional moment.
We're crying. next
I'm
week.
crying. Yeah, you wanna hug it out and
hey,
cry?
You know who won't cry?
I'm gonna try.
Hey, Emerson doesn't
I'm
cry.
gonna push out a tear.
Emerson has no feeling.
No. Emerson doesn't cry.
No, that dude is stone cold. Like
He's got-
literally.
he's got ice on his face.
Yeah, that's what Danny said.
yeah. Walnut Gallery over here says.
I remembered it.
Oh, that's good.
Thank you, appreciate
That's
it.
good. Wait,
You see how I identify.
I see how I Jenna.
It is Pride Month.
I really blew it this week. I didn't say touchdown hound. Blew it. I'm sorry.
Have you said that every week?
No, I just whenever you're on, I try to mention the touchdown hound because that's the best thing you've ever said on this podcast by far. I think.
Just
When I
wait.
can remember the most.
You know,
Just wait for this year. We're rolling it back.
Yeah.
where'd the remote go?
We gotta have a show up at your sister's place.
That'll be tight.
Yeah.
Your kind's not welcome.
Oh, we're going that direction, huh?
It's on the count.
It's all good. Well, boys, girls, what time is it?
I'll give you 4 for the 4th championship for the Warriors.
Yeah, buddy. Hey, we got foe.
Steph Curry rocking that chain with his 3
Hard.
rings on it was the cold. It was the cold.
Tough.
That's icy.
Tough.
That's ice cold. That's tough. I gotta say, I can't.
That
lie.
is the
That's
most
tough.
nonchalant, like casual way of just being like, oh yeah, these.
Oh, never mind. My prediction's over. Avalanche just scored.
Oh,
No,
oh,
I think
wait.
it was a replay.
Oh, was it?
Oh, this ring? Oh, did you forget about these ones?
So, do you have anything for last call?
Yeah, Stanford baseball 2-0 at the World Series. Sick!
Let's go. Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go. Okay. I'll take
Uh,
anything I can get.
yeah.
Go trees.
They lost the first game 17-2, and then they lost today. They get eliminated 6-2.
Not good. Not good. I want to mention 2 things. First one is the Saints black alternative or
Alternative.
Bad.
alternative. I put alternative.
Alternate.
Right? Alternate. Thank
Alternate.
you. Wow. Bad. They're alternate helmets. What do we think about them?
Oh yeah, they're kind of.
Did you guys see what these
they're
look
a little
like?
much.
No, I don't like it. No. AFL
Wait,
looking.
so you haven't seen them?
Mm-mm.
Arena football.
They're kind of college, I think.
They're not. Great.
You can't have like little prints of stuff on any professional jerseys. Looks childish. We are stripes and like bolds. You can't have like little print, especially on the helmet. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like
What are
it.
you doing
But
there?
that's me.
You owe.
3?
No,
No,
they're all for
that's
you.
all you, dude.
Should I do 4 for each championship?
Yeah. Yeah. Right.
Oh, sure.
Fuck that.
Danny, yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna
Yes,
take
before.
one, and then you're gonna kiss the ring.
Did you
You're
look-
gonna
did you
take
see 'em?
one. You're gonna kiss
Yeah,
the ring.
is that made by Louis or?
It's just. Listen,
It's stupid. I don't like it.
I think I don't like it because I'm not used to it.
I mean, you're not even really gonna notice it when they're on the field. I would guess.
I'm just used to them wearing their gold ones.
Yeah. The gold ones are pretty
It's-
tight.
they're classic.
I
Dude.
like that. That's
I like the
I do like matte black.
Oh,
that's
matte
that's
black.
yeah. It's
I like the kind of gold.
It looks like
gold
Saints,
helmets
baby.
that- like the brighter gold helmets that they have, like the throwback look.
Do you have like the gold lettering?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Gold lettering set. Yeah. You got anything else?
Yes. Sue Bird. She said she's gonna retire
Yeah,
after
she's
this
outta
season.
here. She's one of the goats.
Yeah, she has 2 NCAA titles, 4 WNBA titles and 5 Olympic gold medals. That's a hell of a career.
Yeah.
And I don't know how good
That's a sweet
the
trophy,
Seattle
man.
Storm are doing this year, but she can win that championship.
Really tight.
You know,
Is she on the same team as Brianna Stewart?
I believe so.
Yeah.
Yes. So shout out
that's
Sue
fun.
Bird. You know, we don't talk about women on this podcast enough. So
I was watching
I
that.
love women.
I was watching that 30 for 30 series last night. Actually, the Dream On one. Have you seen it? It's pretty new.
oh, the
Is
one
it
about like the
the 90s
I haven't
women's
seen it,
team?
but I've heard about it.
Yeah, it's kind of interesting.
You were watching it?
It was on TV and I just threw it on. It was kind of interesting.
Nice.
Just a little behind the scenes kind of stuff.
Because that team was pretty stacked.
Yeah, like Lisa Leslie. I'm forgetting.
One of the goats.
What's her name? Something Graham. Yeah, they had a good team for sure.
Nice.
Lisa Leslie was the most notable name, I would say.
Oh, no, this
Lightning
one.
scored again. So
6-0. Yeah, they're pissed.
your punishment for me being right and you laughing in my face about the Warriors winning the championship this year is you have to choose us with a shot to the Warriors winning the
Go
championship.
Dubs!
It's just one shot, but you gotta cheers to the Warriors.
It's better than wearing a jersey.
It is better than wearing a jersey. You're damn right.
Okay.
To the
I need to
Warriors.
hear it.
4 and 8 years.
To the Warriors.
To the Warriors.
You're taking a lot of L's in this household recently.
Yeah.
What else?
That shit.
Cowboys. Twice.
Ooh, I want to mention that. God, I mean, which one's worse? I mean, that Cowboys loss is
Yeah,
it's
pretty-
always
probably
it's
pretty
gonna hurt. It's gonna hurt. But I mean, the Warriors win a championship is always terrible.
But would you
I'd rather see the Warriors win a championship than the
over than the Niners,
Not
right?
even close.
Okay,
Not even close.
that's fair.
The thing is, like,
Not even close.
'Cause
The Niners are the.
I would not-
The Niners are the
I would
top.
not.
of the
I would
top.
not let you sleep for maybe 90 days after we won.
Oh,
Just a casual. Good night, Gage. The Niners won the Super Bowl.
Oh, dude, I'd wake up.
block his number.
I'd wake up with the cold sweats. If they won the Super Bowl. I just. I can't.
I would
Like, I didn't just witness that.
No, that didn't happen. That's why that Chiefs game was, great. Sorry, no, it's tough.
Hey,
I also had a
hey,
question. for
that's
you.
an open wound. Okay,
I remember this question.
watch
So,
it.
Okay, hypothetical situation. Let's say you got. Oh,
I don't care if the Sharks
I
win.
gotta do this right.
Sharks gonna win.
Let's say you got a job in sports, right? And you're getting paid $80,000 a year, but you had to work for the Dodgers for 10 years. Would you do it?
Only
Nah.
80 grand.
You wouldn't do it.
80?
I just keep my current job.
Only, I mean, 80s. I mean, that's not terrible.
No, if I'm working for the Dodgers, you're paying me at least $250.
Well, no, I'm giving hypothetical, so.
Yeah,
I'm
but-
not
yeah,
going
for
to
80,
disclose
no
my
way.
salary, but that's not enough.
Wow. 80,000 to work for.
No, for
the
10
Dodgers.
years?
For 10 years.
Not in California.
No way. Yeah, you're still
Not
living.
in LA.
Yeah, you're still living in a shitbox.
But think about it. You could help make the Dodgers tank for the near
True.
future.
Maybe
Yeah,
I would.
you could sabotage him. Yeah, you could sabotage
You got
him.
to do it like you want to do the Giants.
Yeah, no, we need to pick up this kid from Washington,
Yeah, no, we
man.
do.
He can
I'll give
throw
you-
heat at about
I'll give you-
80.
It would be cool to work for a sports fan.
$100,000. You know, and I'm not talking about like slinging hot dogs. Like you're
100,000, no
Like
tax.
You're in the, like maybe the,
Yes.
the front.
No
yeah,
taxes.
some-
$100,000 to work for the Dodgers for 10 years.
No
No,
taxes.
hold on.
A year.
Hold
A
on.
year,
Do you get
100,000 a
free
year.
hot dogs?
Huh?
Do you get free hot dogs if you're slinging hot dogs?
You know what I'm saying? You're not slinging hot dogs.
I'm saying I might want to though.
If that's what I get paid.
100 grand tax free.
Well, no. it's-
Tax free now.
Well, hold on.
Then
California,
that's
though.
like 80 again. So
It's like 65.
Well, that's why you live in Puerto Rico.
yeah, so that's bullshit.
So you went to
I would not work for the Dodgers ever.
it would really be tough to do that.
I know it would.
Like you'd have to. I think you got to go more than 100 for me.
Wow. Okay. I had to ask you that.
250?
I had to ask you
That was cute.
250 a year?
I'd do 250. Yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely.
exactly,
You're
yeah.
making that's some bank.
Yeah,
right
that
there.
no, that yeah, that's some daddy money.
I just don't think $100,000 is what we used to think it was.
$100,000 is like $20
Is
these
like
days.
is like a decent.
Yeah.
salary. Yeah. It's like a pretty solid salary, but not.
It's not what it
you're
used
not
to be.
making-
Oh, 6 figures.
I mean, I'd be cool to make $100,000 a year.
That'd be cool for 4 figures.
I'd be cool to make any money.
100,000. That'd be cool.
Wait, you get paid for
If
your
someone asked me how much I make. I said 100,000. I feel good about it.
You guys are
Yeah,
getting
it'd be nice to
paid?
say you got 6 figures coming in.
Yeah.
For sure.
You guys are getting paid.
It's kind of making me think how much you actually make. You have stock in Marriott or something?
Yeah,
Jesus Christ.
Dude, I think he's averaging at least
Hey.
like 1-2 a
Hey,
year.
that stock's
1-2 a year.
that stock's going to the
Shut up.
moon.
Shut up.
How do you think I got those South Yard tickets?
yeah. Dude, those are $500 a pop.
Yeah.
That's a South Yard.
Anyways,
And that's all I
that was
have.
fun.
You guys have anything else for last call?
Go Dubs.
Go Dubs.
Hey.
What a great year it was.
Yeah, what a run, parade, beautiful.
And
Other than that.
basketball is
Over. We'll be talking about the draft next week, though. See who the
Probably.
Kings got.
Yeah.
See who the Warriors got.
Yeah.
Who's going to be the next Jordan Poole?
Who's gonna be the next Jordan
Here's a
Poole?
question: do you keep Kevon or is Wiseman the guy next year?
Both. Let's
Both?
go. Yeah. Well, Wiseman's
We
going
still
to
got
be.
to sign.
And Wiggins and Poole.
Wiseman's going to be on the team no matter what.
We got to
What's
sign
Clay's
Kevon.
contract? like?
Clay's on the Warriors.
Clay's not going anywhere.
Clay's not going anywhere.
Perfect.
There's three core ain't going nowhere except for maybe like Draymond his last year.
What, Curry?
But yeah,
And
they're there.
Curry's stuck, what, another 3
I
years?
think he's got at least 2, if not 3.
Curry's not going anywhere.
They will not. Joe Lacob will not let him go.
He deserves
He
to
is
get
the
paid
fucking
until he
face of that
retires.
Yeah.
They should retire his number now and give him the statue now.
They should.
There should be a 30 outside
If
that
it's
fucking-
eligible, they should offer him an extension this year.
He's gonna have stake in that team by the time he's retired.
He's gonna have
I mean,
yeah.
Probably.
He's gonna take over for Kerr.
Yeah. I think the
Can you
Warriors.
imagine Curry
The
fucking
Warriors resign
coaching
everyone they want.
with
They're
Dubs?
gonna give Poole an extension, and they're gonna bring back Payton and Looney, which is the 3 guys.
Poole's gotta stay. I love that dog.
Also, Kevon Looney secretly has 3 championships. I didn't know.
I know,
That.
he's-
I didn't know that.
He's a fucking sly dog.
Yeah,
He also
what-
looks
what?
like he's 42.
And he's
Or-
25.
Yeah, 26.
25?
26.
I was, he's our age, if not younger.
Future is bright.
And I will say about Tatum too. Actually, he's only like 23,
Yeah.
and he
he's
still has a
He's got some
He'll
upside.
be okay. I hope he proves me wrong. I hope next year he plays the Warriors again.
Most
He averages
guys,
45.
most guys aren't winning their
He's a Ben Simmons,
first
dude. He's fun.
championships, so like
I
26,
guess it's a mute
27.
point now because we won, but a lot of criticism going towards Kerr in the beginning for not playing like Kuminga and Moody. Do
I
you
think
think
that's-
that was a mistake or?
No, but I think it's going to happen more next year. I'm excited about next year's team and that we're going to see that trio of Moody, Kuminga, and Wiseman play a lot more and get more integrated into the team.
Yeah, you can't say it's a mistake because, like you said, it's hindsight.
It's a mute point.
And it's going to be up to those guys, though, to the same token, to earn that.
They didn't
role.
play at all, really.
Not much, yeah. I mean, Kuminga had some moments this year, but
No,
not
I'm just talking in the
in
finals.
postseason, yeah. Yeah, no, I agree. Like, I think
Because obviously you had that one big game against Dallas, I think,
right.
when we were down.
But
by
they still
a
lost the
ton.
game,
Yeah,
yeah.
but they
Yeah.
scored like 20 points.
They
And
made some, they made it interesting, for sure. I think, what was I gonna say? Well, to Draymond Green's point earlier this year, like before the season started, he's like, you don't see teams win with rookies. It just doesn't happen, and I think that kind of was proven in the finals with Steve not playing those guys much.
You know what this means though? Football season's coming.
It's coming.
It's coming.
It is.
coming with
Best
a
time
vengeance.
why are
of
you
year.
excited for that?
I love football.
Yeah, but to watch your Cowboys disappoint you again.
Yeah, we'll see how the Niners do this year. We'll see how the Niners do.
Oh, it's gonna be like that?
It's always like that.
It's like that.
It's
It's like that.
So,
It's like this,
It's,
and
like,
it's
like
like
this
that.
right here.
Hey.
That's what it's like.
Whoa!
I might have been
It's like
throwing
this.
haymakers.
Let's go, man. Let him fight. Get it out.
Hey, after last year's playoff game, all bets are off now. It's over.
Oh, that's
Remember my bold prediction? Cowboys are playing Niners again
Oh, yeah.
in
They're
Santa
going.
Clara. We're gonna be there, and the Cowboys are gonna win.
That'd be hilarious.
If they
That'd be fucking
are playing in Santa Clara, which is not San Francisco, for people that
Oh,
need,
good. Thank you.
that need to know, that I still don't support, I will be there though.
Oh, if the Cowboys
You're
play
right.
Niners in Santa Clara,
I will buy
It's
an
on.
$18
It's on.
It's on.
course
We're- I
line.
mean, we have to
and
go.
I
We're
will
gonna roll like
smile on my
fucking 20
face,
people deep.
You're right.
but
They will
fuck
be.
Great America and fuck Santa Clara.
They will win in Santa Clara against Santa Clara High. I have the Cowboys over that.
if the Cowboys play the Niners in Santa Clara,
Santa Clara CC.
I'd pay $300 for a ticket.
Santa Clara SEC.
It'd probably be more than that,
SECC.
I mean, I have to be there.
but- Yeah.
That place
I'd be
is
there.
CC.
That'd be tight.
That'd be fucking
That'd be
awesome.
fucking tight. All right, y'all. Thank you all for watching and listening to the Warriors Championship Parade on ISR.
Go Dubs!
We'll see you.
Click, subscribe,
Yeah.
follow,
Not
all
yet.
the above.
We'll see you for the 2-year anniversary next
Let's
week.
go!
Get your questions ready because we're gonna do Q&A next week.
Yes.
baby.
Thank you,
Congrats.
Danny. Thank you, Garrett, for being on. One more week at Dover.
Let's go.
Let's go!